Hi Kanan.
கொஞ்சம் பனிமா ரோட்டு தனிமா ஐயோ எல்லம்மா வாயாடி நீ வாடி பாடி பாப்போம் விளையாடு தாய் கிளவி 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 தாய் கிளவி.
Come on, dance. Hello, hello, hello. Happy International Day of Happiness. Today is a World Happiness Day. So today I thought of going live here. Impromptu live this. Usually I will be doing my live on Wednesdays. But this is an impromptu live. And this live is to celebrate the World Happiness Day, to be happy with everyone. So first let me share a report with you. Every year, annual happiness report is released in the world, where that report states about the various countries based on their happiness index, which is the most happiest country and which is the least happiest country. And every day this survey is being taken among 150 countries, and every year they are releasing this annual happiness report. Can any one of you guess what is the rank for our country, India? If any one of you know, please put it in the comments. What is India's happiness index score for this year 2023? So it's actually this year 2023, India has scored a happiness index of 136. It ranks as 136 among 150 countries. It's a little bit sadder only. We are standing at 136th place among 150 countries. But the happiest part of this report is, back in 2020, India ranked 144th. Back in 2021, India ranked 139. And 2022, they have not released any happiness report. And this year they have released the happiness report, annual report. And in this 2023, India has ranked at 136th place. So could you find the happiness in this? I feel so happy that India is emerging in its happiness, in its own happiness. From being 144th rank to 139, now being 136. And I am damn sure that India will rank within 100 the next year. Are you with me? Whether India will rank within 100 the next year? Sure it will. So as individuals, we have to take our own responsibility to spread happiness around us. So the main purpose of this live is to spread happiness around us. So having this thought, why the happiness day is being celebrated? Actually, this International Day of Happiness is celebrated with United Nations. And this year's theme of Happiness Day is Happiness for all democratic countries. So every year they are celebrating International Day of Happiness with a theme. This year the theme is Happiness for all democratic countries. So there are various ways in which we can spread happiness around us. So one of the ways is sharing your happiness in your social media and sharing happiness with your friends and family and motivating others to be happy, and also spending time with your loved ones, doing whatever feels happy for you. These are some of the ways to celebrate Happiness Day. So before getting into the core part of today's live session, let me put you a question. When is the last time you felt most happiest in your life? Share in comments, when is the last time you felt most happy during recent times? I felt most happy today morning when I saw the rose buds, table rose buds bloomed in our balcony. I have shared that in my stories also. So that made me to smile wider. That little flowers, its color and its cuteness made me to smile brighter and wider. So I always try to find my happiness in little joys like this. Cute little children, kids and their naughtiness, the nature's beauty, all this make me happy. So like that, you share when is the last time you felt most happiest. So there are so many ways to feel happiness. For one person, the happiness may be having so much of money, having a luxurious life. For some other person, the happiness may be spending time with their family and friends, or spending time with nature. So actually, happiness cannot be playing with my niece. Thanks, Aruna. Yes, really it helps. Playing always makes us happy. So happiness is actually a subjective matter. So it's a feeling or an emotion in which you feel so good. That is called as happiness. But it is actually a subjective matter, and it depends upon the person, and it depends upon the situation, and it depends upon so many other factors. For one thing which gives happiness may not give happiness for other people. So that we should understand. We should not expect the same thing to be happy for our other persons. So having this thought, what is happiness and why happiness is a subjective one, let us next have our discussion on having the benefits of happiness. What are the various benefits of happiness? Before going to that discussion, have you ever seen a kid or a child being unhappy? Have you ever noted a kid or a child being unhappy or having a face like this? Have you noted any child like that? No, you will not be able to find any kid being unhappy or having an upset mood or having a sad feeling, because always the kids will be in the present moment and they will be enjoying the present moment. But we as adults, we are worrying about our past and also we are feeling anxious about our future. We are missing to live in the present moment. But kids are naturally being in the present moment and they are enjoying the present moment to the fullest. That's the basic difference between us and the kids. So the kids and children are naturally happy. But we as adults, we have lost our natural happiness. So we are trying to bring that happiness with some external things and external factors. Are you with me? We have lost our natural happiness and we are trying to bring back that happiness with some external things or external factors or external situations. So that these external factors which brings you joy or which brings you happiness is not a permanent one. It is a temporary happiness or it is a temporary joy. Say for example, some may have happiness of some addictive nature. They may take some external things to make them happy. It's an addictive happiness. So that happiness will remain only if you take that subject or take that thing. If you are not having that subject or you are not having that thing, then you are not going to have your happiness. So it's a pathetic one. You should not search your happiness outside. You should search your happiness within yourself. You should be the happiness creator for yourself. If you are able to create your happiness by yourself, then it is going to be a permanent and a sustaining happiness for you. So today's discussion is concentrating on this factor, how to create your own happiness and so that you can dwell in happiness always. Clear? Are you with me? So there are various benefits of being happy. The main thing is that happiness will give you all sort of goodness. Say for example, physical goodness, mental goodness, emotional goodness and spiritual goodness. So if you are being a happy person, if you are happy inside out, then naturally your physical health is going to be good, your mental health is good, and your emotional health is good, and your spiritual health is also good. So you are in a holistic happiness condition. And if you are in a happiness state, then your creativity will get increased and your decision making skills will get increased. And you will have a better relationship with everyone and you will feel calmer, content every time, irrespective to your situation, irrespective to any hardship in your life. You will remain calm, cool and content. Is this video available in feed too? Yes, it will be. So naturally, if you are happy, then your total well-being, mind, body and soul will feel happy. If you are happy, then you will naturally spread happiness around you, which improves your relationship, and also it improves your creativity, and it increases your success, and being happy helps you to reach and to attain your goals effortlessly. So there are so many benefits of being happy, and these are some of the benefits which I have highlighted. So now let us discuss how we can achieve this kind of happiness, or what are all the things which we have to do for our happiness. Do you know that our happiness is a science-based one, and our happiness is actually related with some kind of hormones. Happiness and hormones are closely related, and this chemical hormones helps us to induce or helps us to be happy in our life. So can anybody say which are the hormones which helps us to be happy? Simply we can say that there are 4 hormones which will be released during our happiness, or you can put it in other words, these 4 hormones when triggered, or if these 4 hormones are being induced, then you will get naturally happiness. It's simply abbreviated as DOSE. You can simply remember these 4 hormones or these 4 chemicals as DOSE. So DOSE stands for D for dopamine, and O stands for oxytocin, and S stands for serotonin, and E stands for endorphin. So these hormones are very helpful for us to be happy. You note it down so that it will be helpful for you. DOSE stands for dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin and endorphins. So you have to do what are all the activities that will enhance these 4 hormones in your body, so that you will feel happy naturally. So dopamine is actually enables motivation, learning and pleasure. This hormone is helpful for your motivation, pleasure and learning. And oxytocin is a feeling of trust. This hormone is helpful for feeling of trust, and also it helps to build relationship, and it helps to build your vibes around you. So oxytocin is naturally helps for building trust, and serotonin is an experience of social power. So if you are with your friends and family, or if you are enjoying at a party, or if you are doing any kind of social activity, like say for example any kind of volunteering, then this hormone will get induced called as serotonin, so which will bring you happiness. And endorphin is a brief euphoria, or it is used for creating a kind of joy which extends to a long standing, so that this dose is helpful for your happiness to get induced. So now let us discuss about what are all the activities which you can do on daily basis to increase these 4 hormones in your body to feel natural happiness in your life. So for that, first you have to identify yourself. What are your happiness triggers and what are your happiness killers? You take a piece of paper and put 2 columns. At first column, you mark it as happiness triggers, and the second column, you mark it as happiness killers. You list down what are all the things, what are all, or who are all the persons, or what are all the situations which gives you happiness or which triggers happiness in yourself. You list down in the first column. And in the second column, you identify what are all the things or who are all the persons or what are all the situations which drains your happiness or which pulls down your happiness. You list out. So doing this activity will help you naturally to identify the things which gives you happiness and the things which takes happiness from you. If you have done the activity and if you are comfortable, you can share one happiness trigger and one happiness killer for you. If you are comfortable, you can share any one happiness trigger and any one happiness killer for you in the comments. For me, my happiness is lying on reading, writing, helping others, cooking, dancing. Even though I am not good at dancing, but I love dancing. So these are all some of the things which make me happy. And some of the happiness killers for me are, I can't tolerate lies. If anyone cheats me, then I can't tolerate that and I will get triggered and I will shout or I will get angry. And any unwanted things or any things which is happening in society, say for example treating girl child mean or not giving girl child education, not giving the girl child their rights, all these societal pressure or societal events also affects me and which makes me unhappy. So these are my happiness killers. So by this, if you are able to identify your happiness triggers and happiness killers, then it will be somewhat easy for you to increase your happiness triggers. Try to do all those activities which gives you happiness and then try to avoid or try to manage or try to reduce all those happiness killers. So this will help you to remain in happiness in whatever the situation may be. And having this discussion, what happiness is and how happiness is a subjective and what are all the benefits of happiness, and then identifying your happiness triggers and happiness killers, let me next discuss about the relation between mindfulness and happiness. Hey, you are listening to Vasanta Vivek Certified Mindfulness Based Life Coach. I help women to transform from stress to bliss through my self-tested and proven mindfulness and meditation practices. So being a mindfulness based life coach, I would like to emphasize the relationship between mindfulness and happiness. To put it into short, mindfulness is being in the present moment. If you naturally be aware of the present moment, then you can be called as you are in the mindful state. So happiness is present in the present state only, not in your past or not in your future. Will you agree that? Happiness is always present in the present moment, not in your past or not in your future. Will you agree this? So if you are in a mindful condition or if you are in a mindfulness condition, then you can find out little joys, you can find little happiness, and you can enjoy the present moment naturally without any judgment or without any preconditions. So being in the present moment will help you to be in happy condition, happy mood. So there are various ways in which you can practice mindfulness so that you can increase your happiness state. Say for example, your body may feel drained or your body or your mind may feel unhappy due to various things, due to some person or due to some sad memories you are carrying with yourself, or due to some bad incidents happened in your life. So actually happiness is also a kind of energy and sadness is also a kind of energy. In the world everything is energy. Happiness is one form of energy and sadness or unhappiness is also another form of energy. So if you are having that energy stuck in your body, say for example an unhappy situation occurred in your life or you had an argument, heating argument with any of your relatives, then that may carry some negative energy in your body, mind and soul. So naturally that negative energy will keep you unhappy or will make you unhappy. So you have to release that stuck energy in your body. Stuck negative energy in your body. You have to let go of that negative energy so that you will feel light and also you will feel happy. So one of the simple way to release or let go of that stuck negative energy in your body is mindful movement. So you have to move your body. Naturally our ancestor will have already told that if you have arranged something, that sofa, dining table and this flower vase in one condition, try to rearrange those things in some other way the next month. Usually we do this in our house. In this month we will be having a kind of setup in our living room one way. In the next month we will rearrange our living room in some other way. Our ancestor has insisted this. You have to keep rearranging your house or keep rearranging things in your house, so that what is the purpose of that? Each and everything also holds some energy. Say for example, if I take this pen is also having an energy. If I take this book is also having some kind of energy. So everything, every person, everything is holding some kind of energy. So if the things are remaining in the same place, same way, same structure, then their energies will get stuck in that place. Sometimes the things can hold positive energy, sometimes the things can hold negative energy. So if you are keeping the things in the same way, same manner, then those energies will get accumulated in that thing. If that thing is carrying a positive energy, then that's good. It will accumulate positive energy. But if that thing is holding some kind of negative energy, means then it will start accumulating negative energy. So we have to break that energy cycle. If once that energy cycle is broken, or if once that energy pattern is broken, then you can create a new pattern in that energy. Say it may be a positive energy or happy energy. So it's a one form of creating a holistic environment in your house, or creating a positive energy in your house. Try to rearrange your house some periodical time, which may help you to release, or which may help you to go off the stuck energy in your living room or in your house. The same way, you will be also some kind of energy stored in your body. So to release that stuck energy, one simple idea is that make some kind of movement in your body. So if you feel somewhat low, or if you feel low energy, or if you feel somewhat sad or unhappy, first try to move from that place. Try to go walk in your house, or try to go to your fridge and take some water and drink, or you try to go into outer, have some stroll, or look into the nature, or play with your pets. So any kind of movements may help you to release your stuck energy. You can put music and you can dance as nobody is watching you. I always love to do dancing at my house when nobody is there. So I will enjoy dancing myself, even though I don't know much about dancing. So dancing is one form of releasing the stuck energy and to make the energy a positive energy. Now, let us have the hi Anamika.
Hello.
So Anamika is my friend. Happy to have Anamika with me today on the discussion of happiness. So Anamika, is there anything for you to share about your happiness? I am most welcome. You are most welcome.
Can you
Tell me, dear.
listen me? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I am happy when children are around me. Spending time with them is my happiness.
Super, Anamika. Every woman will accept this. Spending time with your kids and spending time with family is always happiness for us. Thank you, Anamika, for sharing this. So, is there any simple tip which you are following in your life for your happiness?
Let
Do you
go
have
all
any
the things.
simple tip?
No, I let go all the things. I never mind it seriously and try to
Yeah.
be happy all the time. Yes.
Yeah, let go. That is the main key aspect. Letting go. Don't having everything collected in your mind and heart, which makes you heavy and unhappy. Thanks, Anamika, for sharing this. A powerful tool, letting go. So let us try all to practice this concept, letting go, on this happiness day. Thank you, Anamika. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, moving to our discussion, we have had the discussion for happiness. What is happiness? And why happiness is a subjective thing? And what are the benefits of practicing happiness? And also we have discussed about the happiness triggers, how to identify happiness triggers and happiness killers, and the 4 hormones which helps us to be happy. So now let us discuss about the simple hacks which you can have in your daily routine or have in your daily life which helps you for being happy all the time. So my simple hack I would like to share today is have a routine. If you have a prescribed routine, then it will naturally gives you happiness. Say for example, if you are not having any plan or if you are not having any routine and you have woke up late, how will you feel? You don't know what to cook. You don't know what should be taken or what are the things to be placed in getting your kids ready for school. And if anything happens at that situation, if your cylinder gets empty, how will you be feeling? It will be horrible. So you woke up late first, then you don't have any plan to what to cook, and you have not made ready of the kids things to school, and at the same time your gas also went off. Then naturally you will be feeling unhappy and you will start shouting at persons and you will start shouting at situation and the situation will get so worse. It will not improve. So my simple suggestion for your happiness is have a routine. You should have a plan and routine. Even if your plan is not working out, even if your routine is not working out, you are not going to get upset because you have planned for this. Then if you have planned one thing, then it will be easy for you to plan another thing also. Clear? If you don't have any plans, it will be a hustle bustle. But if you have one plan A, your mind will naturally get prepared for plan B also, isn't it? So if plan B is not working, it will naturally tend to plan C, but it won't happen. So it will be only with plan A and plan B. So my simple suggestion is have a prescribed routine. Daily routine will help you to be calm and cool so that you can maintain your happiness. For this, you can have a simple morning routine and simple night routine, and you can have in between some day routine also. So will you allow me to share my morning routine, day routine and night routine? Yes. So morning routine, I usually practice Savers routine. Savers is a powerful morning routine suggested by Hal Elrod in his most famous book called The Miracle Morning, TMM, The Miracle Morning. It's a wonderful book. I recommend this book for everyone. If you want to be productive and if you want to be happy in whatever you are doing, please read this book, The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. And in this book, he has suggested the Savers practice, which are 6 activities which you can tend to do in your morning. S stands for silence. Sit in silence for a few seconds. I love waking up late. Have you heard of this term, waking up late? Or waking up slow? That means even if your body has woken up and if you have moved from your bed, still your mind will not be in a waken up condition. Still your mind will be in a sleep condition or in a sluggy condition. So if you wake up slowly by doing some kind of slow things which you enjoy, instead of going to right into the kitchen or going to right into your mobile or going right into TV, if you try to wake up slowly, then your body, mind and your soul will get waken up slowly and your day will be a happy one. So for making this waking up slow, the Savers practice can be helpful.
Spend few minutes when you wake up, quite few minutes in silence. Then A stands for affirmations. Practice any kind of affirmations for yourself. You can have a variety of affirmation. One day you can practice affirmation for happiness. Another day you can practice affirmations for relationship. The third day you can practice affirmations for money. So every day you can change the affirmations and you can practice that affirmations. And V stands for visualization. You have to visualize that you are in a happy, blissful condition. You are surrounded with happy people. You are doing whatever activity which you feel happy, and you are enjoying your life, and you are spreading happiness around. All this can be visualized in your mind. This will help you. Your brain will not, you know one thing, your brain will not have a difference between reality and imaginary one. Do you know that? Brain can't identify the difference between the reality and the imaginary one. So if you try to imagine yourself as a happy person, naturally in the due course your brain will accustom to that and it will also make you feel happy. So visualization. E stands for exercise, any kind of physical exercise. Say it may be walking or doing some yoga or going for some jogging, whatever it may be, any kind of physical exercise. As I said, mindful movements help you to release your stuck energy in your body. So any kind of physical exercise will help you to increase your 4 happiness hormones. And R stands for reading. Read something motivational, read something interesting, read something which gives you happiness in the morning. Any kind of book. There are so many kinds of books available. You can choose of your choice, whatever books you want. And last S stands for scribing. Scribing is nothing but writing. You try to write something by your hand. Scribing, journaling, it helps. Journaling, you can write anything in the morning. So Savers practice is my morning routine. Let me repeat once again. Savers stands for silence, affirmations, visualization, exercise, reading and scribing. And in day routine, I usually have in my house a happiness jar. Also, in the past, we have maintained a happiness family journal. So these are some of the techniques which you can use in your day. Happiness jar or family happiness journal. In family happiness journal, we will be having a common notebook for all of us 3, myself, my husband and my son. So whenever we feel anything happy on that day, we will write in that. Say for example, today I did this live session, special live session for this happiness day. So I may write this in that happiness journal. I did the happiness live session. I felt so good. So like that, my husband, if he feels any happiness, he will write into that. My son, if he feels anything happy, he will write into that. At the end of each month, we 3 will sit together and we will reread our happiness journal. So can you imagine how it would feel? It will feel so wonderful to know that what are all the things which gave happiness to every person. So that naturally in the coming days, we will be doing those activities to make them happy also. Are you agreeing with me? So this is one way of having happiness journal, or otherwise you can have a happiness jar. So in that jar, in the month start, you can write all the things which gives you happiness. You take a strip of paper and you write all the things. For example, reading a book, and listening to music, or otherwise cooking a new recipe, or drawing, coloring, whatever gives you happiness. You first list out all the things which gives you happiness, and you write each thing in a strip of paper and you put it into that happiness jar. Say for example, for a month you can have 30 different things, put it into that happiness jar. So whenever you feel low, or whenever you feel somewhat sad, or whenever you feel somewhat unhappy, you go to that happiness jar, took one strip of paper. But randomly, you take one strip of paper and you read that and you do that activity. So naturally you will be feeling happy. This is my day routine to make myself happy or to make myself in a higher energy. And night routine which I follow is a night practice. This is a practice suggested by Jay Shetty. Jay Shetty is a monk who turned into a motivational speaker, and he has written a best-selling book called the Think Like a Monk. And in the book, he has suggested this night routine. Night routine, night stands for no screens before bed, before 1 hour. Night routine, in night routine, N stands for no screen before 1 hour to your bed. Better sleep gives you better happiness in the day following. And I stands for setting intention for the next day. You set the intention for your next day. You prepare or you rewire your mind for that intention what you have set. Instead of waking up with some kind of emotion, some kind of feeling, at the night before you set the intention, tomorrow I will be happy. Tomorrow I will be productive. Tomorrow I will be giving. So that you set the intention on the previous day itself. And G stands for gratitude. So you express gratitude for the day. What are all the things you are grateful for? Gratitude is a powerful tool which helps you for your happiness. So it is a powerful, proven tool, practicing gratitude. And H stands for heal through writing. H stands for heal. Heal your wounds or heal your regrets. So don't carry your regrets or don't carry your negative feelings to the next day. You leave all your negative feelings and all your traumas, all your things in the day itself. Heal that. Okay. Don't carry that forward. So you can have journaling and you can write your thoughts, and H stands for heal through writing. And T stands for specific time. Go to bed on a specified time. Don't go at random times. One day you sleep at 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. Another day you sleep at 12 p.m. Another day you sleep at 3 p.m. So if you are not having a fixed time for your bed or for your sleep, then your mind will and your body will get disturbed. So it will naturally affect your next day. So please follow this night routine so that you have a pleasant night and you will have a good wind down, or you will get a relaxing bedtime routine, so you will get a better sleep. So my 3 simple hacks for maintaining your happiness is day routine, morning routine, day routine and night routine. Morning routine, I practice Savers practice. For day routine, I practice happiness jar or happiness journal. For night routine, I practice night routine or night practice. Are you getting clear? Do you have any queries? So these are simple ways in which you can increase your happiness. And one of my followers have asked a question: how to maintain happiness if we are in a difficult condition or if we are in a tough condition, and if many of the people around us triggers our anger, how to maintain our happiness in that condition? So my simple suggestion is take a deep breath. Whenever you feel somewhat triggered or whenever you feel somewhat anxious, you take a long deep breath and try to find one thing which makes you happy. As I said earlier, gratitude practice is a good way to make you happy. So practicing mindfulness and practicing gratitude and practicing letting go will help you to be happy even in difficult condition or difficult situation. Try journaling. If you are feeling somewhat triggered by the events or somewhat triggered by the people around you, try journaling. How you are feeling at your body, where actually the unhappiness resides, whether it resides in your heart or whether it resides in your head or whether it resides in your hands. For me, always my unhappiness will reside in my eyes. I will naturally get into crying when I feel unhappy. Excuse me. And that unhappiness and that tears will affect my eyes. So whenever I feel heavy in my eyes, I could understand that I am feeling low or I am feeling unhappy. So at that time, I will try to journal and I will pour my heart into my journal, which may help me to release my emotions out. Naturally, I will feel somewhat calmer after my journaling. Mindfulness and gratitude will naturally help your happiness. And as I said, you can have the 4 kinds of hormones. Dose, which stands as a dose, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphin. So there are various activities which you can do for dopamine. So dopamine activities you can go for any kind of hiking, or otherwise you can go for a natural walk, or you can do gardening. These are some of the things which gives you a dopamine increase. And oxytocin, you can go for parties, you can go for volunteering, and you can do any kind of societal activities, or you can help somebody, you can give or you can donate or you can give your time, money and effort. All these activities will help you to increase your oxytocin. And serotonin, you can have a good feeling when you feel significant or important. So you try to be present with kids. Kids will always have this feeling of importance. Always they will be feeling important by themselves. So spend time with your kids and spend time with your pets. Do whatever you like, happy. You can draw or you can color or you can learn any kind of art. You can dance, you can learn new languages, which all helps to increase your serotonin. And also, sorry for this. can go for a walk in your park, and also you can go for collecting any stones, or you can go for collecting any kind of natural things which you like. These are some of the ways which you can increase your happiness hormones. So in today's live session, we discussed about what is happiness, how happiness is a subjective matter, and how to identify your happiness triggers and happiness killers, and also what are the benefits of being happy. And also we have discussed a simple hack of maintaining your happiness, which is morning routine, day routine, and night routine. And also we have discussed about the 4 hormones which leads to your happiness. If you are having any queries so far, you can put it in your comments. I am happy to help you. It's time to wind our live session. So if you are having any queries, you just drop in comments and I am happy to help you. You can ask any kind of query regarding happiness, journaling, affirmations, mindfulness, meditation, gratitude practice, visualization, anything. If you are having any doubt or query, drop in comments. I'll help you. So if you are not having any queries, let us wind down this session. So wish you all once again a happy International Happiness Day. Try to be happy by yourself and try to spread happiness and joy around you. See you, take care, be mindful. See you next week with another interesting topic for the live session. Bye, see you.